Hello, hello. Hope everybody's doing well. Uh, just wanted to go live for a little bit. Can't be up too long because I got a work later on today. But I figure why not go ahead and stream for a little bit and just chill with you guys. Definitely was a good Saturday. Worked for a little while. Came home, just kind of been off and on sleeping today. It's kind of cool. It's supposed to get really cold the next few days, so yay. Gotta gonna have some good sleeping weather. So I got a chance today to pick up some extra stuff for my cosplay that I'm gonna start doing at some point soon. Um, just need to get a few more things and see how that works. Um, before I really start getting into doing my cosplay. I've done some TikToks. There's a guy named Cybermax that um, it's been all over the internet. He's passed away. He has done I believe he was one of the co-founders of an organization in his area that was like helping the homeless and helping people in hard times, and he was always one, from what I gather from watching his videos, he stood up for what he felt was right, and things just got to a point where um, I noticed he had disappeared for a few days, and then I started seeing videos that he had indeed passed away, and my thoughts and prayers to his family and friends. I'm definitely going to miss him on TikTok because I hadn't seen anything, hadn't heard anything else about him. But overall, I'm doing good here. Not much has been going on. That's why I hadn't been streaming like I wanted to. Just been working and playing games and just chilling, laying back, relaxing, and whatnot. Haven't really had the energy to do too much. I've been doing what I can to support others and just been all over the place. I do want to say yesterday was my sister's birthday. It was also Chris Stars and Chelsea. Um, Chelsea Luna's birthdays, and I want to say happy birthday to them. When it comes to my gaming videos, Um, I do have a lot to edit, and definitely gonna be posting more of those. I haven't really done any paranormal. I just hadn't felt the energy to really do paranormal right now. And so kind of wanted to just go ahead and just kind of put that on the back burner for now, because I am focused on working. I am going to be saving up money for a vehicle. So that's in the works. That also means that I'm going to be, once I get a vehicle, I'm going to be out and about a lot. So, and I want to thank everybody that has popped in and popped right back out. I appreciate y'all being here. Giving a thumbs up and sharing it out. I do appreciate it, guys. I know there's people playing games. I know there's people live streaming. And I understand that. You know, hopefully you could catch a replay. Hello, Carol. And I want to say congrats on the nomination for Best Storyteller. Um, for those that don't know what the paranormal kind of does this every year, where um, different channels you can, you know, as a viewer, you can go there and nominate for a different each category what YouTube channel you would like to see nominated for it. And then in June, uh, once it's nominated, you can vote for whoever in each category. Okay, Carol. Um, and by June, um, they do like a little award ceremony. Um, Everybody gets together and hangs out. Well, Carol, you've always been a good storyteller, and I love those videos. I really, really do. Like the scary stories, you definitely make it that much better. If I was the one telling the story, it wouldn't be nearly as good as what you do. So I'm not surprised by the best storyteller nomination. And from what I understand, you don't necessarily have to be present for, if you do win, there is, you know, different ways to go about it. Hello, Mike. It is good to see you. And in June, it's usually in June of the next year, they tend to pick a place. They'll have a place picked out. This year it's in, I think, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. This year. Last year it was in, I believe, San Antonio, Texas. So it's all over the place. There's always a chance that it could be in your state at some point. um, it's been going on the last 5 years. I've been nominated for best up and coming channel, something like that, streamer, something. I've done forgot. I'll have to double check, and I think it was last year or the year before. But very happy to see Carol there. I do know Eddie and Jen, the vlogs and then some, has been nominated, and their son Cody. Um, I think his name on here is Cody's Vlogs Adventures, something like that. He's also been nominated, so I can't drive that far. Well, that's okay. I might be able to go to it this year. I don't know. I'll have to double check and see if I can. And basically, YouTubers just come together and um, get to meet up and how it's a great experience from what I understand. And there are people that end up they'll go and make videos together, or they go explore, make videos together, or stream, and it just yes, Eddie and Jen, the vlogs got in the category of best spirit box streams, I believe, something to that effect. Yep. And that is awesome. And I want to congratulate and say good luck to everybody who's been nominated for these different categories. I mean, out of all the YouTube channels out there, everybody's been picked for a different category. And What the Paranormal done a good job with the video this year. I know they're always doing very good videos and editing and whatnot, but this year I really liked how they done their video. But yeah, it's gonna be in my state. I wonder if I'm gonna be able to go to it or not. It's all the way in June, so I don't know what exactly is going on, but definitely, um, definitely wanting to go to that one since it's so close. And Carol, I was gonna say something to you, but I'm like, nah, she's probably done been told. But and as far as like my games and stuff, I do have a lot of games. That's awesome, Carol. I think they said they had like 160 different like people going in there to nominate people. So that was an excellent, awesome idea. Um Definitely a change. Um it's nice to see that growing because we need a little bit more positivity going on. No one told me I saw it. I figured you would. Um, like I said, I'm not going to be on too long because I do have to go to work sometime tomorrow, later on today, whatever you want to call it. This is after midnight here. I just couldn't sleep. I'm just kind of like my mind's going all over the place, and I get like that every once in a while. And I'm pretty sure that they're not going to want me first thing in the morning because she would have called me and told me what time to come tomorrow. And see, I'm when it comes to where I work at, part of it is because of not having my own stable ride. Like during the weekends, my parents can take me over there um to work, but during the weekdays the boss will come pick me up, take me there and bring me back home. And she is a sweetheart, and she's very helpful. And today, well, yesterday, we dealt with a Karen. I laugh about it now, but during that time, you have to have that poker face on. Like, you can't let it affect you. But I thought it was kind of funny that this person decided they were going to complain to me. I wasn't the manager or anything. But this person would not like unblock my way to get back to working on stuff. They wanted to sit there and complain because we didn't get shipments in the way we have been a lot. Last couple of weeks, it's been on a steady schedule. Well, this week it didn't show up, and there is some when you work in a store, you've got different vendors that will come and um, set up their own stuff, like bring us different packages. Um, if it's cases of drinks or if it's chips or anything like that, a lot of times somebody that represents that company will come in and fill everything up. And well, we had a sale, and this person decided they were going to complain. This wasn't the only store that didn't have a certain type of drink there. And she's been different places trying to pick up this particular set of drinks. And she was complaining to me. And I didn't say nothing. I wasn't gonna, but what she has said, where are these drinks? You got any in the back? I'm like, no, what's out there is what we have. We haven't got any shipments in lately, and I wasn't being mean. I was just saying that, you know, stating that. Well, the manager heard what was going on, sat there for a second. She's like, "You go ahead and do what you were trying to do," which was at the time stocking. Next thing I know, the manager goes back over there because she overhears that same person getting loud and saying some really rude things, had been saying some really rude things to me amidst the complaining. And then when the manager's back was turned, this woman decides she's going to bark orders at me to do certain things. And this person demanded the phone numbers and all this other stuff, wanted names, and I'm like, okay. And I just kept working. I kept trying to keep myself out of it. But boy, my poor manager, she come back. She's like, I want you to know, don't even worry about it. When I'm here, especially, you ain't got to worry about that. There's people that are going to be rude like that. You direct them to me. And I'm like, okay, no problem. And this person, and I'm not trying to throw like a card out there, but it seemed like this person targeted me out of everybody else. She targeted me, and I'm like, okay, so. But yeah, I dealt with a Karen today. That was interesting. At least it didn't get over the top wild. That was the I would have I probably would have recorded it if it got bad. But this person apparently knows what they're doing because they started demanding phone numbers and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, okay. And they were nitpicking at stuff. And me being somebody who stocks, when you got a lot of packages that you're working on, you have the way most places work, you've got one cart that's full of packages that you're opening up to put stuff on the shelf. Then you got another one to put the cardboard on so it can be easily taken off, get the trash out of the way, whatnot. And she even got mad about that stuff being out. And we're in the middle of putting things up. I mean, seriously. That, yeah, it was bad. It aggravated me. It doesn't bother me, but it aggravated me. My mom watches the Karen videos. I've seen a lot of Karen videos about certain stores and whatnot, and I'm like, really? Because I've had experience working in retail before, and I've had Karens come through my line. I keep my mouth shut and I keep rolling. There's been times that I've gotten so cussed out so bad that like it made me want to cry. It made me want to step back away from it. And I've had to get a manager way back when I was a cashier at another store, um, to finish ringing up because I couldn't deal with it no more. And of course, I'd explain it to the manager, and they basically told me I needed to do my own work, even if the customer was being unreasonable. And this person, I would say, is a Karen because this person was not listening to reason. This person was just loud, um, to the point where other customers were looking at her kind of weird. And I noticed that. Newfoundlander, hello. It is good to see you. Yeah, I decided to go live because I can't sleep. I figured I'd go live for a little bit and just hang out with you guys for just a little bit. Can't really stay on too long because I do have to get some rest. I have been sleeping off and on today, and I do work, so yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I hope they don't need me right at 8 o'clock in the morning. And I was told to go ahead and wait until I got a message from my boss. I don't know either. Like, it's almost like they want to take out their anger on people that have no. And that's the thing. People just need to step back and understand. me as a worker, especially working in the stores that I do, everything is run through the computers. If there are things that are rung up, things that are put into the computer that are damaged, everything is reported through the computer. And that system is what regulates what comes to our our specific store. Uh, that's how things are ordered for from the different um, vendors, like the people that do the chips, people that do the drinks, you know, that sort of thing. Um, we have no control over it. And with me, I kind of got blocked from doing my job even for just a few minutes because this person had asked me what was going on, and I did my best to answer. And then this person just wanted to take their frustration out by kind of just trying to start argument. Hello, Billy. It's good to see you. Yes, Billy. You're okay to be here as long as nothing gets started. I'm fine with you being here. But yeah, you gotta love the Karens. They can make things entertaining. Not when you're in the middle of the situation, but thinking afterward, it's kind of like, really? And in general, and I will say this, I like my customers that come in. Um, and treat that store as if it's my store. If something is messed up, somebody put products in the wrong spot, I will literally take 5 minutes out of my time just to set everything up back the way it's supposed to. Or if I can't find it, I will look it up. I will look for different things. And I will do what I can to make it right. And if I don't have an answer for something, I will go to the manager that is on duty at the time and let them know, hey, this is the situation. I don't know how to answer this, and let the manager deal with it. But yeah, that was a definitely experience though. Definitely enjoy spending time at work, getting to know my coworkers. There's only a couple of people that always working with. There's always like 2 to 3 people that work there at any given time. And so I don't really get to see everybody. Chief. It's good to see you, Chief. But yeah, that was my excitement for the day, and I was done and over with that whole situation and work by that time. I was like done. Oh wow, Carol, you are going to be sleepy after all that. But I'm excited. I know I haven't got a vehicle right now, but I am definitely gearing towards getting it. And one thing with me is I've went ahead and put in for uh some of the funds that I've got out of my check every time I get paid is going towards a um retirement plan. Some of it's going to a, I guess you call it kind of a reimbursement medical thing. Coffee. And there is somebody who, I'll just kind of give you guys a little synopsis of little short story about this. There's somebody that um I kind of dated, if you would call it dating, back in middle school. Hey Cody, and I want to say, Cody, congratulations on being nominated. I'm so happy for you and I'm proud of you, Cody. Um I had, if you call it dating, this guy in middle school, and he was the type that he was always kind to me. He would always be good to me, but he had his moments of, you know, just it just got to the point it wasn't going to work out. And at least at that time, so many years have went by, and this person pops in the store I work at. And well, now me and him are starting to talk. And he invited me to go hang out with him at some point. And I'm kind of nervous, you know. He's told me what's going on with him, and I'm kind of like trying to help him understand what I've been doing the last few years, because it's drastically different than what I've done in the past. Chief, I don't know. I'm trying to take it slow because I've had really bad relationships in the past. And I don't want it to be the same thing. And in talking to a couple good friends, you know, I'm just going to be kind of firm on taking it slow. He's got two awesome kids. I met one in person. The other one I hadn't got to see yet. But I'm pretty sure when the his other kid comes around, he's gonna make a trip to the store to see me. Don't answer that. But yeah, he's been really, really sweet. Definitely not used to that because I'm so used to everybody being rough around the edges. So definitely different. He's even offering to help me get a vehicle. Once I get the money together for myself to get my own vehicle. Um, and he said if push comes to shove and things get rough and need a place to stay, he said my door is always open. And so I'm shocked, but I'm not holding anything to promise. I'm not holding that as a promise. I'm just kind of okay. And so don't know where this is going to go. You might end up seeing him on the live stream one day with me. Um, I will say he's a very tall dude. Compared to me, I'm shrimp compared to him. Good night, Billy. It is great to see you again. So, yeah, I've got an interest. Don't know how this is going to pan out, but hoping and praying everything turns out good. So, how tall are you? I'm 5'7", and this guy's 6 foot tall, maybe a little bit taller. When I'm standing right next to him, my head is about level with his shoulder. He's a pretty tall dude. Alex, hello. It is good to see you. Hadn't seen you in a while. How are you? So yeah, I'm kind of shrimpy compared to him. And I will say he is a country boy. He is a country boy. He's the type that he likes to fish and go out and uh, I think he's done some hunting before. He he worked he would work really really hard and but he is a really sweet guy. I like the country too. I'm glad that I live in a town that's not built up as a city. Only because it's just different. Now when it comes to like if they catch fish, he's gonna have to do all the cleaning and stuff and help me teach me how to cook and all that cook it and all that stuff. Because I'm not good with fish. I'll find one for Carol. And yeah, he's about 2 or 3 years older than me. But me and him had been in the same grade um, growing up in school. Yeah, it's been a while and I'm kind of sporadic. I don't normally go live late at night. But I figured right now would be the best time to go live. Like I said, I can't sleep. I'm supposed to work later on today and just can't sleep. Got a lot running through my mind. But I will have to say it is pretty hard for me to stay away from social media. I love um keeping in contact with everybody and getting to up to speed with everybody. And the reason being is around here it gets lonely. I mean, I've got my mom, I've got my dad at times, but I like making friends. I like being able to keep in touch with others, and sometimes it doesn't always happen that way. But yes, I kind of like country boys a little bit. I'm more I like to see if I had oh exactly, Alex. Some country boys don't know anything. Um, but there are country boys that will do the fishing and the hunting, and some of them know how to cook good, and it's just really cool. Um, and I know that there's a lot of guys out there don't mind putting in the hard work and effort, and he seems to be the one that is the top that is very hard working when he can. I think from what he had told me, he always worked hard and he was always working. So it got to the point where one relationship he had, he said it's gone, because he was always working at that time. Which I kind of feel bad for him. So, but here's hoping and praying. Something might pop up. I don't know. But I'm definitely gonna have fun. I'm not gonna rush into things, and I'm not gonna be as naive as I have been in the past. Definitely don't want to get myself hurt. And update on Drama Queen. She's doing a lot better. She's definitely getting better. She's not doing a whole lot of scratching the ear that where she's had surgery. She is she's definitely got her energy back. She does sometimes act like she don't feel good. Me too, Alex. And I mean, if it doesn't work out, it just ain't gonna work out. I'll just move on to the next person. You know, I don't need a man. But yeah, this is gonna be a new little adventure for me. And like I was saying earlier, I'm very blessed and very thankful to have a job, to have decent income. Um, it's pretty steady, and also very blessed that she's able to and willing to like come pick me up or drop me off, whatever the case may be. She's been very, very helpful when it come to finding like a direction of what I needed to get, what I needed to do. And she's taught me a good bit already just in the last month of working. She has taught me a lot. And guys, I'm looking forward to my birthday. I will be working that morning, but when it comes to the rest of the day, I'm going to be lazy. I am probably going to try to live stream or attempt to um spend time with everybody on my birthday. My birthday's 3 weeks from yesterday, the 13th. So, and it's also a countdown to Christmas time, y'all. 3 weeks. My birthday's 3 weeks before Christmas, exactly. And yesterday was my sister's birthday, which is exactly 6 weeks before Christmas. So we kind of have a countdown going. Um, my birthday is December 4th. And Ghost Dog's birthday, I know Chief's birthday is in October, the beginning of October. And um, I know Ghost Dog's at the very end of November. So it seems like everybody's birthday's around the last 3 months of the year. So yeah, I'm happy as I can be. I'm definitely making goals for myself, and I just can't wait until things start getting better, and hopefully reach my goals. I just can't wait. I'm definitely ready for it. And I will say there is going to be a live stream. Oh, that is so cool, Alex. Loving visits to the West Coast. That's really cool. But yeah, I'm looking forward to my birthday. Usually on my birthday, there's usually a little bit of like get a slice of cake and maybe something as far as um going out to eat happens, with me and my parents if I'm living with them. I've sometimes there I do stream on my birthday usually. And that's the thing, like we got my immediate family, we got one in January, and the rest of us are in the last couple of months of the year, which is kind of cool. but we all have our birthdays, and I'm so happy that, you know, my family's always made it a little special, whether it be a birthday cake or homemade birthday cake, or getting those, I guess you call them Pepperidge Farm cakes. We would used to get those at times, and then it's gotten to where there's a bakery that serves or sells slices of cake. Sometimes my parents would get those, and we always managed to either go out to eat or do something. And this year for my birthday, I plan on doing something that we've done a few times, but not a whole lot. Um, and it's like buying up like toys and stuff for an angel tree, or um, doing the Toys for Tots thing and buying up a bunch of toys and putting it in the bin. I actually got to meet one of the people that does the Toys for Tots in my area, and he does his thing in memory of his family. So that is something that I plan on doing. That with ice cream. Yes. Cake and ice cream. So definitely looking forward to it. Um it's also something that I like to do to help other people, people that are less fortunate, kids that are less fortunate, um, get something for Christmas, because they're sometimes they don't, you know, sadly there's been times that Santa wasn't able to visit certain houses, and my cousin figured out the secret to Santa, and she explained she didn't believe in Santa because she noticed that because of financial issues, and some people, you can, you know, some kids would probably say it, they see the less fortunate not get anything but like clothes or whatever, maybe a toy. And then you see the people that are more fortunate get more things. And my cousin was smart enough, she kind of figured out on her own about Santa. I need 15 pounds. Okay, bye bye. I know. And hello, Anna Marie. It is so good to see you. Yeah, I'm kind of live for a little bit because I can't sleep. I'm just feeling uncomfortable. Thank you, Alex. Yankee Kyle, hello. It's so good to see everybody. And I'm so glad you guys are here. Um, I kind of figured it being a Saturday night, nobody'd be around. Everybody'd be off doing their thing. Oh, Sunday morning, Saturday night, whatever you want to call it. Oh, and I got this thing on my phone I was wanting to tell you guys about. And it is a tracker for like different steps. And I've started noticing, like, on the days that I worked compared to the days that I've not, I'm getting 6,000 to 8,000 steps in a 5 to 6 hour period, and that's usually my work shift. And it tells me what it like tells me what times, like how many steps I do in an hour, and it tells me how my speed is. And it's even gotten an update where it kind of gives you um it kind of gives you a I guess you can say um I don't know how to explain it, but it also explains if, like, it detects if you're limping, if you're having issues with walking. It does give you an alert for that and all that. So yeah, I'm working, and the thing is with it though, I never expected to do that much amount of walking in such a short period of time. Like it says, my distance is 2 to 3 miles every single day. And I'm doing a lot of like stocking. So that means I'm running around putting things up and whatnot. And this store is not that big. It's not a mile or two like big or anything. So yeah, that's a lot of running around in one store. I am doing good. And Anna missed it. You're gonna have to go back and rewatch part of this because I don't want to repeat it and jinx myself. But definitely figure you'd get a kick out of it, Anna. But it's so glad to see everybody here. I'm kind of oh, that's awesome, Alex. Yeah, that's gotten to where it's like that for me and my family. We'll find different organizations to give to children, and because that's the biggest thing around Christmas time. You want to give to people, give to the less fortunate, or volunteer time at some point in the month of December and give some time to help others. Because to me, that's what Christmas is all about: is helping others and giving, even if it's just a little amount of time, just a little bit, just to help somebody else out. And you never know, that might be their world for the first time in years. Might have helped somebody. And but yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing this year, is donating on my birthday. I'm going to take time to shop for some gifts for different gifts for some kids. and I'm going to just go ahead and donate every single one of those toys to Toys for Tots this year. Now, if I find an angel tree, I might do that too. So, but yeah, I've got stuff for cosplay. I can't wait to show you guys what I've been working on with it. And let you guys kind of give me some critique on it, I guess you could say. I've got I've got a wig. I'm gonna have to get some things to work with the wig, um, to get it to kind of stay because it doesn't want to stay necessarily. I gotta tighten it up and whatnot. But my hair, my biggest problem, I may have to cut my hair. It's so thick and it's so long that I cannot put it in a cap because my hair is so long. You don't want to put a wig over your hair and your hair ends up being like all mangled up in with the wig. So I have a cap, but even with the cap, it don't do right. My poor hair just don't want to stay put. So I'm gonna have to thin my hair out some to where I could still have the longer hair and still be able to deal with my my wig to be able to put it up right. Chief. But I've got makeup. I'm working on getting face paint because I think face paint will do better. I'm gonna get some face paint. I've already got some things to go with um my get up. Definitely have the costume kind of picked out for it. I'm just waiting to be able to film it when it's decent weather. Doesn't have to be warm, but it doesn't need to be cold either. Carol, oh Lord. But yeah, guys, check out if y'all haven't checked out my TikTok. I do sporadic videos. I did do kind of a skit, and the skit initially could have been about anything. It was just in general making a decision. So I done a skit and it was basically about making a decision for myself because I've always been very undecided about things. And one of my best friends actually had, it wasn't the exact conversation, but it was very similar to that. And it seemed like from then on, it's always reminded me just take a leap of faith and do what I always say to spread my wings and fly. and but and I've been working so much, I haven't really been playing too many games. I've got um and I've been working on playing Phasmophobia because all the times that I've played Phas with other players, I've been getting killed a lot. So a lot of the stuff that I would have set back to play with others, has been uh gone. So I'm building up money again to build up my arsenal of stuff on Phasmophobia. Chief. And I found some really interesting little TikTok videos the last couple of days I thought was pretty interesting. And that is true, Alex. It seems like the older ones, the older people and people that are veterans, they seem to get the most overlooked. Um, I do want to say I do come from a family who's, I will say, pretty respectful and proud of the military services that people have gone and done. We do have women as well that in our family that has been in the military and definitely always because of some of my friends that have passed away that are veterans. I always take the opportunity to be thankful for their service because they did make sacrifices when they went in to the military. They are different when they come out of the military. To what extreme? No one really knows. You know, they just come out a little different, a little more knowledge, and a little bit. They just come out a little different, and it makes it. I mean, with people you can tell, but it's the fact that they make that choice now. Like they didn't have. Now my dad, I believe, he chose to go in, but everybody, there's a lot of people that were older that were kind of like, you kind of have to go in the military, go through basic training and all that. But I also see it as, they made that choice to do that. They kind of knew what they were getting into and they were ready for it. And, but I always take the time to thank veterans because you don't know when the next time you'll see them for sure. And I was like laughing at Chief. But yeah, one day soon I'm probably going to do um kind of a big review of a lot of the games that I play. Uh some of them, well, a lot of them are multiplayer and some of them are single player games. And I'll explain kind of the storyline as much as I can without spoiling it. And kind of tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly of each game, which I'm hoping you guys will enjoy because you guys, I know there's some that are kind of like, what's this one game about? I'd like to, because they see me playing it. They're like, how much is it? Where's it at? And I'll tell you guys those details as well. And give you guys some heads up on it. Because I have been playing quite a bit of games, whether it's on a live stream of Ghost Dog or if it's a video that I've made, definitely going to be doing stuff like that. Um, since Thanksgiving is the next thing to come up, I am going to be doing a video, just a big video of what I'm thankful for. And then I'll start getting ready for Christmas time and what that entails. And this year, I'm not going to do like I did a couple years ago and just strictly Christmas. This is going to involve like Hanukkah, going to talk about winter solstice, going to talk about some of the other mythical or urban legends, traditions that go on around this time of year. It's going to be, and of course, they're always going to be kind of sporadic because of the way I work and where I work. But I will have them. I will do them when I can, where I can. So, so be looking forward to that. Um, Not sure what else. I've just been, like I said, I've been kind of lazy. Haven't really done much. I love streaming. I love being able to talk and connect with you guys. And hi, I'm Marie. It's good to see you. But yeah, I'm gonna probably get off of here shortly and get some rest before I have to um, go into work. I'm not sure what time, but definitely um, looking forward to it. Um, Definitely had an interesting day today. I dealt with a Karen, or had my one of my first experiences with a Karen, and uh, just kind of been here and there, everyone. Just where everybody's streaming, I do my best to be there, even if I just say hey and I kind of lurk. There are times that I'll say hey, share it out, and then I'll move on to something that may be different, only because of um, there's just so many people there um, that are streaming. I do want to spend time checking everybody out. So I cannot wait for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's going to get interesting with me because I do have to work on Thanksgiving. And for me, that's perfectly okay. Um, the uh, the manager has basically asked everybody if what they wanted to do for the Thanksgiving holiday. And I said, I don't really care. If you need me to come in, I'll come in for a few hours. Uh, and we're working around that for sure. So definitely glad and thankful that Marie, aka Amber, is getting better. I know she has had a rough patch, ended up being sick, and seems to be getting better, and I'm glad about that. I'm sorry to hear that. Hello, Scarecrow. It's good to see you. Turkeys have gone way up in price. They have, but like my family always does those deals with the turkey around Thanksgiving time. And sometimes they, my parents do a lot of those in store deals. And one of them was so much off of a turkey, and they already had a sale. So they got, you know, a couple of good sized turkeys for what was it? 20 something cents a pound, I think. So a lot of times you just have to get get it when it's not good opportunity. Because I know on Thanksgiving it's going to be really, really hard to get a turkey. And that's another thing. I don't understand why people are, I guess you say, would call it hoarding certain things. If things are scarce, like I started noticing certain items are not coming into the store like it should. My biggest thing is don't take every single bit of what is there because other people are looking for it too. Welcome back, Carol. So don't try to buy up everything. I know people are using it, which is a good thing. But when you've got other people looking for it, I will say cat food is one. Um, there was another thing. But yeah, $28 for it. Ouch. That's not good, Scarecrow. I'm not sure how much my parents paid, like, altogether for turkey. But I know she said that my mom was saying that you could, she got hers on sale and it was like 20 something cents per pound. And I thought it was a pretty good deal, thankfully. But that sucks. And the way things seem to be going, it's not going to get any better. I usually spend around that much. Cool. But around $20. Yeah, that's not too bad. But yeah, don't please try to refrain from hoarding. When it's stuff like cat food, when it's certain canned foods, we have more than enough certain canned foods, like human canned food. Um, but when it comes to like animals' food, we barely get anything. And other people are having a hard time buying up the things that they need. And I do understand there are shortages that are coming, and it's already around. There are some things that are being going through a shortage now. People, well, like literally I know that at least right now there's a lot of things that are supposed to be shipped out from other countries. Some of it is like stuck still in the at the ocean, just waiting, just waiting to be shipped into the U.S. and whatnot. It's a big mess. I kind of feel bad about it because I know what's coming, and it's not not the best ideal situation. And definitely, like, I've still noticed that we do not have a shortage at the store of like toilet paper and paper towels, but there's still a lot of food that is non-perishable that is like we're overflowed with that. $8 a pound for hamburger. Yeah, I mean, meat's starting to go up and things are starting to go up. I know Amazon. I was gonna buy Ghost Dog uh, his favorite drink. I'd done this last year. Everything was hunky dory, and was able to get it to him pretty easy. Ever since then, it seems like there's been kind of a shortage of his specific drink. And then when I go on Amazon and I went to try to order that same thing again, not only was the price of what he likes to drink a little bit higher, these drinks would cost the same amount to ship it as to what I already paid for those drinks. So it really made me sad, but I was like, I had to ditch that. I was like, no, this it would be double the price just to have that done. And see, that's the thing. I have no idea. One thing that I found that people and it's good advice, I would say is good advice is learn how to like grow your own vegetables, fruits if you can. If you can't, that's different. Stock up on people food, not just pet food. I've noticed that a lot of the stuff in the pet aisles are not as stocked as it had been. And a lot of that is because there's not a whole lot that is coming in to our store. It's not the manager's fault. It's not who I work with's fault. So people should not blame the individual workers that are working in those stores. They should be blaming, like, looking at the overall picture, blame other stuff. Look at what's going on. You know, don't blame the retail workers for something that you want to get, but you might not be able to get. And I understand the frustration, Scarecrow. I totally understand that. Hi, Brandon. It is good to see you. I've even noticed, like, fast food restaurants, a lot of their stuff is going up because the cost of um what it is to make that specific dish has gone up. So they have to add to the price, like certain foods. I would even say a Big Mac. At one point, I remember the sandwich itself was $5. Maybe that, or 2 for $5. And now it's gone up a good amount too. So when you got somebody that does, makes things cheap, they're having to go up. Dollar Tree is, they're talking about the Dollar Tree itself is having to make the prices of their items go up as well, because it's just not feasible like anymore. Oh, that's cool, Brandon. So just, guys, do what you can do. Get, you know, get stocked up on canned food where you can. Um just in case. And it's also wintertime in the South. If you're like me, kind of in a rural area, it could take a while if the power goes out to come back on. And when that happens, you're kind of like, you are going to be stuck anyway. So why not stock up on food that even though it tastes better heated up, you can actually survive off of canned food for a little bit of time anyway. And that way you still have it in case something was to happen and the power's out. You can still eat. So, but I think I'm going to get off of here. Definitely had a great time talking to everybody. Much love to y'all. And I might go live in the next couple of days, depending on when my next day off is. But I do want to say much love to each and every one of you guys. Please stay safe out there, and please be kind to the sales associates, the retail workers, and just be kind in general. It's not that individual's fault for something that is wrong in your eyes. It might not be their fault. Now, it may be a mistake that they made, or it could be, just be kind to each other. But much love to each and every person here. Always remember, you never know what's out there till you spread your wings and fly. You guys have a good night and take care.